Hey guys, welcome back. In the last lecture of this mini series, we just created a new Rails application and set up the bootstrap with navigation bar and custom root page for our application. Now, in this lecture, we will create a resource on which we will work to download PDFs and customize PDFs. Okay, so just switch to the terminal, and here we will create a new resource using scaffolding. Okay, so let's generate a resource with name post using scaffolding. So Rails the model or else the scaffold, and then post here. And into the post you need to mention attributes. Now, so what attributes we can capture for a post? That is, first, every post has a title and every post must have some description. Okay, so we can add title and then description, and the description must be text here. Okay, so we can add these two attributes. So now once I run this command, this will create a resource for me, that is posts with title and description attributes, and you can verify it into the models. Okay, first, so here you can see that it has generated a post model for me, and here I can add some validation here. So let's add validation. Validates title presents true, and then uniqueness true. Why? Because I want title of every post unique. Okay, so no post can exist with the same, no two posts can exist with the same title, so we can add presence to and uniqueness true for the title, and then we can add validates description, and it must be presence true. Remove this symbol from here and add presence true. Okay, so now we have validation for our post model. Okay, and into the controller, you can see that we have this post controller as well. So here it is the controller which is generated by you throw the scaffold. However, if you wish, you can create this resource manually as well. But I explained how to create a resource manually in a Rails application into the bootcamp playlist already. So if you want to create it manually, like create separate model and controllers and view separately, you can follow the bootcamp guideline. If you want to just go to the prawn pdf and with some quick way, so you can generate, use the scaffolding here. Okay, so here is the controller, and here are the views for the posts model. Here you can see that this is the form and all that. So what I can do here, first I can add some bootstrap classes to the input attribute. So add class, and then here I can add a form control, and then form control lg. Okay, and I can also add some classes here, class, and then form control lg. Okay, and here minimum rows I can add, let's say 10 rows. Let's say add 10 here. Okay, and now if you go to the browser, but before going to the browser, what you need to do, that you generated the scaffold, and scaffold always generate a model, controller, views, and migration. So you need to run the migration first to see this scaffold resource on your browser. So rails db migrate. Okay, you need generate the migration. You run the migration, it will create the post table for your Rails application into the schema, and now you can run the Rails server again, and you can visit the articles page onto the browser. So in the URL, you just need to type slash articles after localhost 3000. Sorry, not articles, it is post model in my case. So here you can type just posts, and when you create a new post, you can see that these are the attributes that we can see here. And if I submit this post, I can see the errors as well, because we added validation into the post model. Okay, now add some styles into the uh, new.html.erb. Okay, here we can add div class row, or not row, just add div class call lg 10 mx auto, and put rest of the things inside this link. Okay, and then you just need to open the application.layout, and here you can put everything inside the container. So div class container, and then inside this container you need to create a class row. Okay, and then place the yield inside this row. Okay, so just do it here and make it here. And now if you refresh your browser, you will see your form in a much better position. Okay, so if you press continue, now you can see that our form is looking much better here. But we can again set some styles into the form to the submit button. So we can add submit and then class here btn primary. Okay, save it and refresh the page. You can see the button style will get changed. Okay, and we can add some margin from top as well, so mt3, let's say here. Okay, and you can remove these style classes from all the labels. So just remove it and add a class, and then here you can add mt3. Okay, and now refresh the page, you will see a much better spacing between both the title and description attributes. Okay, so now this is the form which is working fine. So let's add the style on the edit page as well. So you can just replicate the style of new page. So just copy this div and we can use the same on the edit page here. Okay, so just paste it here, and inside this edit page what we need to do, just do it, and then now you can see the edit page as well. And for creating a blog, let's provide some dummy title. So we can provide simple blog post, and now open the lorem ipsum. Okay, because lorem ipsum we can use to use the dummy text for our application, because typing unnecessary similar character is not make sense. But instead we should use some dummy text here. So we can just go to the lorem ipsum and we can copy any kind of paragraph. Okay, and we can just copy this. So now copy this and paste it into the text editor here. Okay, and now just create this post. When you create this post, you will see that this is showing you the post. Okay, and now in the post view, what we need to do, come to the post.html, and here remove this strong.title and make this feel like h1, and h1 closing. Okay, and remove the description, and here you can add class lead. Okay, however, styling is totally upon you. Okay, my purpose is to just to show how we can use pdf. So I'm just doing basics of style just to make page a bit nicer. Okay, however, you can make your page much better as per your needs. Okay, so here you can see that this is the sample blog post and this is the description of my blog. Okay, and now I can add this into some styles into the show.html here again. So what I can do here, I can just paste it, sorry, just copy the div from the new.html and paste it into the show.html. So I can paste it here and then place everything outside the div and paste it here now, and then just save it. Sorry, save it and refresh the browser. So after refreshing the browser, you can see that this is now visible at this view. Okay, so this part has been done as well. So what we did in this lecture, that we just generated a resource using scaffolding, and then we created sample blog post. Okay, now in the next lecture what we will do, that we will add prawn gem into our application, and then we will start using the downloading the pdf first. Okay, and then we will start using pdf more, prawn using prawn gem extensively into the upcoming lectures. Okay, so try this lecture at your end, and we will meet into the next lecture by installing the prawn gem. And till then, tata, goodbye, take care, and stay safe.